If you're visiting China, you will have chances to enjoy Chinese food with your suppliers. Maybe you have been to some Chinese restaurants in your home country, but the food there is not as traditional as what we have here in China. In this video, we will talk about dining in a traditional Chinese restaurant. Let's get started. It's different than having a meal in a Western restaurant. Most Chinese restaurants are a bit noisy unless you reserve a separate room. And dining together in China is more like a reunion. People would talk to each other all the time to build up guanxi. And you don't need to worry what gift to bring to the host when you're attending a dinner invitation in China. Your showing up is giving face or 给面子 to the host. But if you bring something perfect, the host will be more than surprised. When you're having a dinner here in China, most of the time the host will take care of suggesting and ordering the dishes. They will definitely ask for your opinion. It's good that you check the menu and show your interest. If there is no professional translation, you may find it difficult to order anything. But feel free to tell them your likes, dislikes, allergies, and so on. And most of the Chinese may not be aware of your religious identity. Probably their choice would offend you. So it's highly recommended to clarify what are your religious objections before the meal. As you may know that all kinds of food like pork, beef, lamb, fish, and chicken are possible to be served in a Chinese restaurant. During the meal, it's a great time to know each other, and if you're drinking beer, wine, Chinese liquor, your glass will be kept full. The Chinese liquor is named 白酒. 白酒. Most of them are strong like vodka, brandy, or tequila with a degree from 40% to 60%. Depending how much you can handle, I suggest you to go slow with it, or your second day will be staying in your hotel. And Chinese like toasting very much, and they will drink a toast to everyone around the table. As a guest, you don't have to toast to everyone, but people sitting around you will drink a toast to you frequently. And when they are drinking, they will say 干杯, 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 which literally means dry glass or bottom up. And we're used to down the whole glass, or you can watch others closely and drink the same amount. And during the meal, the host will probably pick up dishes and pour drinks for you. It is acceptable to refuse firmly and politely to eat, smoke, and drink beyond your limits. Don't be shy to refuse, or you will end with too much of everything. And what you should talk about during the meal? Absolutely, there are topics about business, but don't make it all about business. Consider it a great chance to build up guanxi. You can talk about food, drink, hobbies, life experience, families, and so on. After you fully enjoy the food and drink, then the deal is made. This is a common practice in China. And about paying the bill, we mentioned a little bit when we were discussing about 面子. Some Chinese would pay the bill silently before finishing the meal. Sometimes they would find excuses to leave the table to pay for it. This simple behavior shows their hospitality as well as fighting for 面子. You can simply accept this good gesture and show your appreciation. Or if you want to share the bill, just let them know. And most of the time, they will refuse. But it's always a suggested manner to treat them in return whenever you have the chance. Anyway, make sure you enjoy the meal and have a great experience of the Chinese food. That means everything to the host. And after the meal, you will know that establishing guanxi with Chinese is quite easy. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you soon.